At one time, there may have been tens of thousands of sea turtles nested along the Gulf Coast. By 1985, the Kemp's Ridley sea turtles were almost extinct.
They had lived through the age of the dinosaurs, and in fact, sea turtles have been around for eons and eons, millions and millions of years.
Everything looked pretty rosy for Kemp's Ridley recovery. However, this oil spill has changed everything in a sense, because we have no idea whether or not this is going to set recovery back.
We need people to be aware of Kemp's Ridley, the dangers that they face both in the marine environment and on our beaches.
I think what's most attractive to us about the Kemp's Ridley is that people had written it off. People had said this is going to break everybody's heart.
For many years, people hunted and killed these magnificent creatures for their eggs and shells. Many were trapped in fishing and shrimp nets and drowned. And man-made development along previously isolated beaches destroyed their nesting areas.
Sea turtles in the 1800s were harvested, much like whales were harvested. And they were canned and sold as meat. As sea turtles came up to nest, they were taken and they were slaughtered.
Sometimes called the heartbreak turtle, the Kemp's Ridley, the most common of the Gulf Coast sea turtles, became critically endangered. By the 1980s, only an estimated 350 nesting females were known to exist worldwide. It's pre-dawn at the Padre Island National Seashore, south of Corpus Christi, Texas. Donna Shaver and her team from the U.S. National Park Service are about to release several hundred turtle hatchlings to return to the sea.
There's about 50 in each box for a total of 196 today. We're releasing them separately so that we don't get all the gulls congregated. After all of our hard work, we don't want these to become gull food. They are ready. Hatchlings, they orient to the brightest area, and what that is now is the white of the white caps in the surf. Got turtles that are really healthy and active, so I'm anticipating a great release this morning.
The Texas coastline has recently seen the largest increase in turtle nest on record. Because of proper management, the nesting population now numbers an estimated 8,000 females. But the Kemp's Ridleys still face an uncertain future.
Biologists, herpetologists that studied reptiles didn't know where it nested up until the 1960s. It was seen and recognized as a species hundreds of years ago, but no one knew anything about it.
Kemp's Ridley turtles can live up to 50 years in their natural habitat. A female can lay up to 110 eggs at one time, 3 to 4 times a year. But large numbers of nest, eggs, and hatchling Ridleys fall prey to natural predators, such as birds, raccoons, coyotes, lizards, and marine life. By the 1960s, scientists, government officials, environmental activists, and concerned citizens became alarmed, and they realized the urgent need to preserve and restore the Kemp's Ridley population. An intensive effort began to save the species, and the population decline was reversed.
I see damage done by humans over time that almost caused this animal to go extinct is now being rectified by the actions of people who care for them from Mexico to Washington, D.C.
The team from the National Park Service is working hard to find turtle nests and move the eggs to incubators. When they have hatched and are ready to go back to the water, the hatchlings will be released along the coast.
We greatly impacted this animal. It's just a wonderful species to work with and for the public to see and for us to know is out there in the wild. And we've got real hope that we're going to see this turtle species recover and be around for hopefully millions more years.